recording. So you just click here. It says see cameras. Click OK, and I'll remove that thing so you don't have to click OK anymore. Just, and you would click right there, and you will see the cameras. So this is the 8 cameras that you have.
Now that's just to watch the cameras on there, right?
Mm-hmm. This is
now,
to see live.
That's gonna change at my home then also, won't it?
Oh yes, we have to do your home, and I could remote in or go to your house or do it from Okay. I could remotely do that. So it's different software. It's all different.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that won't work at my house.
No, it won't. No, but yeah, this is to see live. And if you want to see recording, so if you just click twice, and you can see it full screen. And if you want to go back, click again twice, and it goes back to all of the cameras. So that's to see live. To see playback, move your mouse point to that one right there. It just says playback on it when you move the mouse to it.
Okay.
It says playback. And this is playback. Now it's got small boxes. So if you hit the 9 here, it says 9, and you can make it bigger like any. And you can speed it up. This is 1x. If you go to like say 16x, it'll go faster. So you can see the time moving faster here. And you could also go backwards like before on 16x. Now this one here, if you hit this button here, it says event only.
It says what?
This button right there, it says there's an E next to it. It's event only, and it's only going to play back when there's motion detected.
Oh,
so
okay.
you see the little running man here. This one's blank because there's no running man there. So it's only going to play back the spots where the blue means no motion, and the yellow and red that indicates motion and motion before and after. So it's only going to play back that part. If you move it, it's going to play back all the cameras. So I guess this one here is just a hallway, so that's why there's no motion on that one. So you could go forwards and backwards. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I didn't turn on the audio. You have a microphone here. I forgot about that. Let me do that. So this timeline here, if you see the 1H right there, that's the 1 hour. If you go to 24 hours, then it's going to show you the whole day. Now, this was just put in, so there isn't much recording.
Right.
But, and if you had, I think you have to pause it first before you go somewhere. If you go back to yesterday, there was something there yesterday. Just click here, and you could change the time.
Oh, all right.
Like that, and it would go back to that time. And if there was recording from before, of course, this would be filled up, and it would just go back to the time you just put in there. Here, again, there isn't much recording here, so let's go back to that time. So I put in 10:46, and this is like 10:46. So that's and these things are, you can see here, it's recording at a well, let me slow it. Let me go back to regular. So it's more smoother. You see the movement. This is the recording. So you're gonna go backwards. Whoops. I seem to have a hard time going backwards. Let me see, go forwards again. Yeah, there's the recording.
Yeah, it is a lot better than it was.
Right. Now, you could put the USB drive and everything, of course, but I think it's easier just to do it from here. On your computer here. This thing will eventually be 99%, or it'll say 100% or 99%. That's the hard drive. It's got 0% because it's,
Right.
brand new. And if you click right there, it says backup. Click there. And let me do a backup here real quick. Okay, so you could, if you check here, there's no camera. If you click all of them, it's all cameras. Or you could just choose whichever cameras. you know,
Okay,
which cameras
yeah.
you want to save, and then click Save As. I would choose desktop. This is, you know, your main page, and just click Save. See, oh, I'm sorry. One other thing is it says here Copy Mini Player. Click on check mark Copy Mini Player. So, you know, again, you would just choose from the beginning to the end, from and to. Choose which cameras. Check mark Copy Mini Player, and choose where you want to save it onto your computer. So again, desktop is your, you know, your
Right.
main page. So click that and just click Start. Oh shoot! I did like 10 minutes, so this might take a little bit of time. But I just find this so much more convenient, you know, than to having to click, you know,
With the
move.
mouse and everything, yeah, that was a pain.
It is such a pain, and this thing's so much easier. You can do everything from here. You don't have to ever touch this thing. You know, you can, of course,
Yeah.
and I'll go over that as well. But I just like this better. I think it's much easier. I should have done such a long time, but just backing up. Okay, done. So I'm gonna go back to the desktop. So this is the one I copied. It says Copy Mini Player. Let's check. This is the mini player. So click
Okay.
here.
Hello. Can I ask you a couple questions again?
Oh shit, I'm sorry. I'll take that step back. So you know, this is what I checked my Copy Mini Player. So what's nice about this is software, and you could put it on the USB drive, and you don't have to install it. It just stays there, or put it onto a CD or whatever. If you want to give it to the police, just open it, and then on the desktop, this is the video that we just
okay.
backed up. So click there, and this is, you know, you scrub through it. You can see the time moving. I don't think there was anything there. So, and you could, you could, you know, double click on it, and it's playing back. And you could, you know, again, you could,
How do we go to the other set of cameras?
well, I only backed up 3 cameras.
Oh, okay, those
Yes.
3 you mean?
Mhm, yes.
Oh, okay, I see.
So if you wanted to, and if you pause it, you could take a snapshot. So this is just to
Okay,
take a picture of, you know, a snapshot of this. So give it a name, whatever. If you want to put the date and time, and whatever, just name, and then that's a photo. Yes.
okay.
So that's basically it. I mean, I'll go over again, you know, from the beginning. Actually, let me do a couple of things real quick. Oh, also, we could name these cameras. So instead of just calling it, CH1 or whatever, we could call this a front door or whatever.